I think it's exciting, and I'm really happy for the kids. They put in a lot of work this summer to try to get to this position, and it's exciting. You see those when you come to practice every day. You see the banners hanging in the gym, and I think every player, every coach hopes that they can somehow put his or her stamp on a program. And the most common way to do that is to add a year to the banner, which I've noticed hasn't been added in some time. So that's exciting. That's really exciting. It's strange because you're 2 days away from playing another basketball game, and you gotta try to fix some things that we did wrong tonight and get ready to play again. But that, for a second, that's exciting and it feels good.
Coach, from this point forward, is it just keep winning? 3 games left. You're playing the 3 worst teams on paper in MAC East. Lucky with that favor?
We've got 3 more times to play college basketball, and that gives us 3 more opportunities to develop good habits. It gives us opportunities gives us 6 more opportunities to practice and try to get better. All 3 of those teams are going to try their best to beat us. That would be good for them. It'd be a big win for their program. So they're going to come in and they're going to give we're going to get a great effort on Saturday. We're going to have to make sure that we're ready to play basketball for 40 minutes.
Do you feel pressure from having Ball State 1 game behind you for the MAC?
We're going to try. If Ball State was 2 games behind us, we would still try to win on Saturday. You know what I mean? We're going to try our best to win every game we play. That hasn't changed since the day I got here, and that'll, we're going to do that. We're going to try our best to win on Saturday. That's the best I could say.
Coach, it makes no difference that you have a chance to clinch #1 seed outright Saturday. You approach it the same way. Ball State lost tonight. So
Did they really?
Yeah. So you're 2.
Who'd they play?
Eastern Valley.
Oh, wow. No. We're going to, as I mentioned, as the season goes on, you hope that you're developing good habits, because when it comes to tournament time, you're going to play a back-to-back game. You're not going to have a lot of prep time, and you're basically going to be stuck with your habits. So, the last thing you want to do is you spend all this time developing good habits is to try new things or new gimmicks or different things. We're going to do exactly what we do. We're just going to try to do it better, and that's kind of how we've approached every day, and I don't think tomorrow will be any different.
Coach, you expressed some concern about Buffalo's size and rebounding ability early in the week.
And you see why.
How physical were they tonight?
Did you go to the game? They're huge. They're very physical. And, obviously 14 offensive rebounds. They rebound the heck out of the basketball, and they really try to pound you in the paint. And I thought at times we did a really good job of guarding it, and at times we looked like we had no plan to guard it. And that would be our frustration, and something that, as we talk about what are we going to do tomorrow, we're going to try to get that fixed and try to be more consistently defensively. And, because they're very likely a team we could play in a tournament. We could play, who knows who you're going to play in the tournament. That would be silly to try to guess who you would play. But we'll certainly see teams bigger than us. That's the one thing we can be sure of. And we've got to do a better job of guarding and rebounding and things of that sort in those situations.
According to the bracket today, or at least this morning, you're the #1 seed, and you had the 2 preseason picks in the East and West coming out of your bracket. What does it say about your team? Did you ever think you'd get to this point so early in your career here?
I don't know that I ever thought about being the #1 seed. I know it sounds strange, but all I thought about was trying to prepare our team to get better from week to week. And, obviously we're getting closer to it, and it has the potential to be a reality, but I know it's not very exciting, but we really are just going to try to get better tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, we gave up 46 points in the second half. That's absurd. That's completely absurd. We got to get better, and that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow in practice is getting better. And when the season's over, we'll get our seed, and we'll get the seed that we earn. And if we happen to earn the number 1 seed, that would be terrific. And then at that point, we'll start making plans and so on and so forth. But I wish I could tell you something more interesting or more exciting. Like it was a lifelong dream, or I had this permission when I got hired that we would do it on 2015, but I just didn't. Like, we just try to work as hard as we can, and whatever, we'll get what we deserve.
How much did Buffalo's full-court press affect your offense that really led to a 20-2 run and allowed Buffalo to get back into the game?
Yeah, I thought Buffalo did a great job of hanging in there. We got up 21, and they didn't back down. They came at us. They started pressing us a little bit. We had some turnovers. That's another thing that we've had 15 turnovers the last 2 games, and I look down on tonight, I say we have 19. I mean, that's a problem. We got to get fixed. So I guess it's hard to be excited when you see those numbers from my perspective. You know what I mean? And you're thinking that, wow, it's not going to, and I'm not sure this is going to be good enough. And we got to get back in the gym and start practicing and trying to get better. But the kids will probably be way more excited and more fun to talk to. Are any of them here?
Not yet.
It's 21-point lead. They cut it to 3, and Gianna makes that shot from the wing. Is that just her in a nutshell?
That's
Things get tight, she's going to find a way to make it.
Yeah, that's who we look to. That she wants that shot. Her teammates want her to shoot that shot. I want her to shoot that shot. And I thought, with the 17 assists, overall we did a very good job of passing the ball to people, and even the shots we missed, which obviously you don't get an assist on a missed shot, but I thought we moved the ball well tonight and passed it to open people and shared it. We got to clean up those turnovers. That the number's frustrating to me, but we found her. Her teammates found her. She was in the right spot, did the right thing, and she got an in-rhythm 3. And her shooting an in-rhythm 3 is as good as we can do offensively.
For the first 35 minutes, it seemed like Gio Lampkins can really get her game going, and then with about 5 minutes left, she had 6 points and an assist during that stretch. What did that show about her to have a mentality, even though she's struggling to really step up late in the game?
I think it shows her maturity, and I think at times last year it was hit or miss. Like, she had some really good games for us, or she had some really bad games, but you usually got one or the other, and you usually knew by halftime which one you were getting. And this year, she keeps working. I thought she tried to rebound well for us. She didn't get a lot of rebounds, but that's because she's really our 4 player. So, she's undersized, underweight to be a 4 player. But I thought she just kept working, stayed within the game plan, didn't try to force shots. Obviously she got some shots blocked, but I thought they were good shots. That's her attacking the rim. That's what she does best. I think it's maturity that allows her to be able to do those things this year that I don't think she would have been capable of doing last year.